Kim Basinger, born December 8, 1953, Athens, Georgia, U.S., is an American actress known for her blonde beauty and comedic talents, which propelled her to stardom in the 1980s. As a child, Basinger took dance lessons, and at 16 began entering beauty pageants. At a national pageant in New York City, a modeling agent noticed her, and she soon signed with Ford Models. She spent 5 years modeling, notably for shampoo ads, before moving to California to pursue acting. Basinger quickly found work in guest roles on television series such as Charlie's Angels, The $6 Million Man, and Macmillan and Wife in 1976 and 1977. In 1977, she was cast in a short-lived police drama, Dog and Cat. She starred in the TV movie Katie, Portrait of a Centerfold in 1978, and portrayed a prostitute in the miniseries From Here to Eternity, 1979 and 1980. Basinger's film debut came opposite Jan Michael Vincent in the obscure Texas drama Hard Country, 1981, but her breakout role came in the James Bond film Never Say Never Again, 1983. Basinger was nominated for a Golden Globe for her portrayal of a temptress in Barry Levinson's baseball drama The Natural, 1984, starring Robert Redford, and received acclaim for her role in Robert Altman's Fool for Love, 1985, based on a play by Sam Shepard. She had further attention for her performance in the controversial erotic drama 9.5 Weeks, 1986, co-starring with Mickey Rourke. Basinger also appeared in No Mercy, Slangtitin Alkoshom Weekainex alongside Richard Ware, Blind Date, 1987, with Bruce Willis, Nadine, 1987, with Jeff Bridges, and My Stepmother is an Alien, 1988, with Dan Aykroyd. Perhaps her most iconic role was as reporter Vicky Vale in Tim Burton's Batman, 1989. She continued to play similar roles in minor films before portraying a reporter again in Altman's Pret-a-Porter, 1994. Basinger's performance as Lynn Bracken in the neo-noir L.A. Confidential, 1997, where she portrayed a Veronica Lake look-alike working as a prostitute, earned her both a Golden Globe and an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Following her Oscar win, Basinger's personal life, including her high-profile divorce from actor Alec Baldwin in 2002, made more headlines than her film career. Nonetheless, she continued acting in roles such as the troubled mother in 8 Mile, 2002, a kidnapped victim in Cellular, 2004, and the romantic interest of an aging boxer in Grudge Match, 2013. Basinger appeared in Best Nice Guys in 2016 before joining the 50 Shades franchise, appearing in 50 Shades Darker, 2017, and 50 Shades Freed, 2018, both based on E.L. James's best-selling series. Hollywood is a district in Los Angeles, California that has become synonymous with the American film industry. Located to the northwest of downtown Los Angeles, it is bordered by Hyperion Avenue and Riverside Drive to the east, Beverly Boulevard to the south, the foothills of the Santa Monica Mountains to the north, and Beverly Hills to the west. Since the early 1900s, when early filmmakers recognized the area's ideal climate, abundant sunshine, diverse landscapes, and a large labor pool, Hollywood has been the world's premier filmmaking hub. The first structure in Hollywood was an adobe house built in 1853 near Los Angeles, then a small town in California. Hollywood was laid out as a real estate development in 1887 by Harvey Wilcox, a prohibitionist from Kansas who envisioned a community based on his religious ideals. The area flourished when real estate magnate H.J. Whitley, known as the father of Hollywood, transformed it into a prosperous residential neighborhood. By the early 20th century, Whitley had brought essential utilities like telephone, electric, and gas lines to the area. In 1910, due to water shortages, Hollywood residents voted to merge with Los Angeles. In 1908, Hollywood saw the completion of one of the first narrative films, The Count of Monte Cristo, after filming began in Chicago. By 1911, Hollywood's first film studio opened on Sunset Boulevard, and soon numerous production companies were based in the area. In 1913, pioneers such as Cecil B. DeMille, Jesse Lasky, Arthur Freed, and Samuel Goldwyn formed the Jesse Lasky Feature Play Company, which later became Paramount Pictures. DeMille produced The Squaw Man in a barn near what is now the intersection of Hollywood Boulevard and Vine Street. By 1915, Hollywood had firmly established itself as the center of the American film industry, with independent filmmakers flocking to the area. Filmmakers relocated there from the East Coast. For more than 3 decades, from early silent films through the advent of talkies, figures such as D.W. Griffith, Goldwyn, Adolph Zukor, William Fox, Louis B. Mayer, Darryl F. Zanuck, and Harry Cohn served as overlords of the great film studios. 20th Century Fox, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Paramount Pictures, Columbia Pictures, Warner Brothers, and others. Among the writers who were fascinated by Hollywood in its golden age were F. Scott Fitzgerald, Aldous Huxley, Evelyn Waugh, and Nathanael West. After World War II, film studios began to move outside Hollywood, and the practice of filming on location emptied many of the famous lots and sound stages or turned them over to television show producers. With the growth of the television industry, Hollywood began to change, and by the early 1960s it had become the home of much of American network television entertainment. Among the features of Hollywood, aside from its working studios, are the Hollywood Bowl 1990, a natural amphitheater used since 1922 for summertime concerts under the stars, the Greek Theater in Griffith Park, also a concert venue, Grauman's Chinese Theater, with footprints and handprints of many stars in its concrete forecourt, and the Hollywood Wax Museum, with numerous wax figures of celebrities. The Hollywood Walk of Fame pays tribute to many celebrities of the entertainment industry. The most visible symbol of the district is the Hollywood sign that overlooks the area. First built in 1923, a new sign was erected in 1978. The sign originally said Hollywoodland to advertise new homes being developed in the area, but the sign fell into disrepair and the land section was removed in the 1940s when the sign was refurbished. Many stars, past and present, live in neighboring communities such as Beverly Hills and Bel Air, and the Hollywood Forever Cemetery contains the crypts of such performers as Rudolph Valentino, Douglas Fairbanks, and Tyrone Power. Hollywood Boulevard, long a chic thoroughfare, became rather tawdry with the demise of old studio Hollywood, but it underwent regeneration beginning in the late 20th century. The Egyptian Theater, built in 1922, for example, was fully restored in the 1990s and became the home of the American Cinematheque, a non-profit organization dedicated to the presentation of the motion picture. South Sydney Rabbitohs 5'8" Cody Walker may be turning 35 next year, but he is reportedly set to earn a deal that will see him become one of the oldest players in NRL history. Entering the final season of his contract with the Rabbitohs, Walker will become one of many free agents that will catch the attention of rival teams on November 1st when teams are able to negotiate and speak with players from rival clubs. Attempting to get the Bunnies back into the finals next season, he has made 211 appearances in first grade since his debut in 2016, following several seasons in the Ninasau Cup and QLD Cup. According to the Courier-Mail, returning head coach Wayne Bennett is interested in handing Cody Walker a 1-year contract extension that would keep him at the club until at least the end of the 2026 season. Cody plays to a very high standard, so I don't see any reason why he can't continue, Bennett told the publication. It won't continue forever. I know that, but Cameron Smith showed us all you can play NRL at 37 and go well into your 30s. If Cody is enjoying it, it doesn't have to be his last year. Cliff Lyons, Manly legend who retired from the NRL just shy of his 38th birthday, was a wonderful player, and it wouldn't surprise me if he was still playing. There are more 300-game players than ever. Guys are playing much later in their careers because of the training and the high-performance programs. Cody hasn't had a lot of injuries in his career, so his body is in pretty good shape. He is a great professional, so I don't think next year will be his last year. Bennett's words come after Walker previously alluded that he wants to become the oldest player in NRL history, surpassing the likes of Paul Gallen, Cliff Lyons, and Cameron Smith. Now 34, he has shown that he is still one of the elite 5'8" of the competition. The Ness Outlaws Blues selected him in last year's State of Origin series and considered him one of the options this year before being plagued by injury. A hot commodity come November 1st, Walker is one of 10 Rabbitohs players who will be able to negotiate with rival teams for the 2026 NRL season, alongside teammates such as Alex Johnston, Tyrone Munro, Josh Schuster, and Davy Moll. I just feel as though if I can keep playing the game I love, I'll keep going, Walker told the Daily Telegraph earlier this season. I haven't put an end date to it, but if I can keep playing professionally at 38, 39, I'd love to. I don't play in the middle of the field. I'm smart enough to know where to put myself. We'll see what happens.